Good morning. Hi, happy Saturday. Yes, I'm late to the game yet again today. I wanted to be out and almost done by now. It's like a quarter to 11, it's 10:45. I did get up super early like I said I was, but I edited yesterday's vlog that's gonna go up a little later today, and I just went through a bunch of my emails. I just slowly got dressed, I had to do all the things, shave, wash the hair, all those good things had to be done today. So I'm actually letting my hair air dry, so hence is why it's so frizzy. So after I feel like I've used too much heat on it, I guess, from blow drying it, flat ironing it, curling it, every now and then I'll let it air dry, and sometimes it does good, sometimes it don't, and today it's not a good day. So, but whatever. I'm about to head out. I just need to really go run a few errands in Baton Rouge. Hopefully it won't be too bad. I'm gonna grab me some lunch on the way back, and then when I get home I need to get to work because I still need to get in about 5 more hours. But anyway, just wanted to come on here, say good morning. I did listen to 9 Perfect Strangers a little bit more. I lied last night. I thought I was on chapter 8. I was on chapter 4. So I am now on chapter 9. And I'm really liking it. Yes, ma'am. Really? What's the matter? What's wrong? You okay? No, I know. Oh, I'll mommy give you some treats before she leaves. You can't go outside though. Her's about to leave. You can go outside when I get home. That'll be fun. She's being needy this morning. Oh, she's been following me around all morning. And it's way too early for lunchtime, so whoa. Anyway, yeah, so I'm really liking 9 Perfect Strangers. It's interesting. So they're at this, it's a couple characters we're following. His name is Yao. So we're following Yao. Well, he was in one person in the beginning of the book, so we haven't got to his perspective yet again. But there's Yao, there's Francis, there's Ben, there's Jessica. And it seems like there's going to be another character. Marcia is the next chapter. So I really like it. I really like how it's going. They're all going to this tranquility house, if I'm saying that right. And so it's a a holistic kind of detoxing your body of all social medias, all bad things, no alcohol, no, it's all very holistic. So it's 10 days of nothing and just relaxation, and why is it not focusing on me? But yeah, all just focusing on yourself and everything like that. But something's a little off about this place. Something's a little fishy. I'm anxious to see what else we got going on over there with all the different characters. But I'm actually really liking it. I was, I told you before, I was kind of worried that I wasn't even excited about the book, but now I'm actually I can't wait to get back to it. So last night I read a couple more chapters of Nearly Gone, and I'm liking it too. We've had our first, I guess, murder. It happened at a high school play, so this is young adult, and Nearly's kind of going through her own thing with these ads and in the personal section. There's little notes that, or there's little ads that someone's putting there, kind of almost warning her of where the next victim is going to be. There was another victim before this second victim, but the one victim before did not die. This victim died. So I don't know where that's going. I'm still the chapters are really long, and I think I'm on chapter 10 for that one as well. But anyway, so that's where I'm at as far as my reading game goes. I'm gonna head out of here so I can go get my shit done and get home. I decided to go to the car wash. So my car is so dirty, y'all. Poor thing. Hello. I love it. I love this. Anybody else love going through a car wash? Oh, it's such a pretty day. It's very bright out. Take y'all to the mail with me. I just got back not too long ago from running my errands. It was as I figured it would be. It was very crazy in Baton Rouge. I did bring my camera just in case, but there was too many people to whip the camera out. I just don't quite feel comfortable with that yet. But I got mostly everything done. And I had to come back home so I could feed Bella. But I was like, I just want to stay out. It's such a beautiful day. But I have work to do, so we're going to do that. And we're going to listen to our book. Have y'all ever seen the live version of Cinderella? It's on TBS right now, and it's so cute. So cute. I'm loving it. I'm probably going to wait till it's over until I start working, because it's just so cute. Like, they're at the ball right now. So I'm going to probably watch it until it's over, and then I'll get to work. Bella. Yeah, you don't have to hiss at me. That's my brother's cat next door. He's mostly inside, but they let him go outside every now and then. And they hate each other. I think he comes over here just to taunt her. Y'all do not pay attention to my back patio. It is a mess. Bella. Yeah. Him's in your yard. He don't like it. Oh wow. Who's there? Oh. Good morning. Happy Sunday. It's day 7 of the Buzzword-A-Thon. And I've been up for a little while, but I'm just laying here. I read a little bit more, me and Harry. And I just made me some coffee. I fed Bella. And I think I'm going to read a little bit more because it's still early before I start getting ready for Mass. But I totally failed with vlogging yesterday, but I didn't do anything. When I got home from running my errands, I ate some lunch and I watched Cinderella, the live version of Cinderella. It's so cute, y'all. If y'all haven't seen it, totally watch it. It's super cute. And then I worked, but I didn't really read or listen anymore at all yesterday. I read some of Nearly Gone last night. But as far as Non-Perfect Strangers, I didn't put the audio back on. Not because I didn't want to, but because I got into watching my favorite booktubers. So that kind of occupied the couple hours that I needed to finish working. The new Jeffree Star and Shane Dawson finale came on. Was like uploaded, I think, was it sometime yesterday or Friday? I don't remember, but I was like dying to watch it, and it was over an hour long. So I watched it, and I watched some more of my favorite booktubers. But yeah, that's all I did. I went over to my sister-in-law and my brothers for a little while, because they were my brother was cooking a jambalaya and watching the football game, but I'm not a big foosball watcher. So I'm gonna sit here, enjoy my little time before I go get ready for Mass. Just wanted to say good morning and hello and welcome. Michael will be home today from the camp, and we're gonna go have some lunch and look for him some new tennis shoes. I did look yesterday, but I didn't really see anything that I thought he would like, and the shoes that I possibly thought he might like were cheaper on Amazon. But I want to run it by him first because he's so picky about his shoes, and he keeps them for a really long time. So I want him to enjoy his shoes. I'm watching the cooking channel. Everybody's making Thanksgiving dinners, and it's getting me like hungry for Thanksgiving. Okay, I'm gonna read a little bit, and I'll talk to y'all later. Here's my church outfit of the day. Just some jeans, American Eagle, some booties from Steve Madden, Express button down, and this little like boyfriend type sweater. This is from Carly Jean, Los Angeles. It's a little boutique in Los Angeles, one of like my favorite boutiques. In fact, they're having like a major Black Friday sale. Like right now they're doing their sale before Black Friday, and you get 30% off the entire site. So I need to go on there because their jeans are amazing. Like I don't want to wear any other jeans than their jeans. But if you do try their jeans, I suggest if you're kind of in between sizes to go down because they stretch throughout the day. But yeah, church outfit of the day. Be able to see this. Lunch day.
Sun is bright.
I can't even see. Our favorite place to be. I wonder if they still have pumpkin beer.
Probably not.
No?
It's late. It's almost December.
See how I was doing pretty good. Well, we're by the street light. We'll see what happens when we get down the road. Might have to put the flash on. We're going to feed my parents' cat, or we're going to put her up. She goes in the shed at night, and my mom informed me that the heater is on. I think this cat has it better than even my cat. Kind of chilly. It just like stopped recording. Hi! Hey, sweet girl.
What's up?
No. Oh, it's nice and warm in here. Whoop. Excuse me. I guess you can leave that thing on. Where's your food? Oh. Come see. I want a hug. I want a hug. Let's show everybody how sweet you are. Look how sweet. Oh, she don't like to be held. Okay. Come on.
She's hungry.
What's that? Need your cheeks? I guess that can stay on.
Let's see why not.
Here you go.
Feels good in here.
I know. Where's your nightlight?
It's all over there.
Oh, okay. Alright, good night, you. Good night. See you in the morning. Hey y'all. So it is Monday morning. I'm getting ready for the day, and I thought I would just do like a little Buzzword-A-Thon wrap up while I get ready, so we can kind of go over the books that we listened to, read, all that good stuff. Yesterday, after we went feed my mom and dad's cat, we came in, like kind of took our bath, settled down, and we're trying to get caught up on The Walking Dead. So not much more was done, so I didn't really film anymore. Totally failed these last 2 days. I didn't really listen or read too much more of my books, or well, the last 2 books that I was on. But we'll talk about those in a minute. But first off, we're going to talk about The One by John Mars. I loved that book. 5 stars for sure for me. I thought the entire time I was just engaged in everyone's story. So we have like 5 people that we follow, 5 characters, and each one has done this matchdna.com thing where you find your perfect match, your soulmate. And each character had such a unique and different storyline of how it affected their lives, and I loved every minute of it. I thought like just the whole story, like just the whole plot of this book was just so intriguing to be able to match your DNA with someone else. I can get the pull of it. In the beginning of the book, I was just like, if you're happy in a relationship, why would you want to do this? But the more I started reading into everyone's story and how it affected them, I was like, okay, I can totally see the pull of this new like era or whatever. But such a good read, loved it. I went out and I bought, as you've already seen in one of my vlogs, his newest book, which is The Passengers. I don't know if he has anything else out. I haven't looked into that. I just know I heard really good things about Passenger, and I've been wanting to check that out. So like I said, we have 5 characters. My favorite characters that I read that were in this book that I was most intrigued were Christopher and Nick. I just loved their story. The other 3 were women, and their stories were good too. Elise, is it Elise or Elsie? Ellie, sorry. I knew it was started with an E. Ellie has a very interesting story as well. Mandy and Jade were, they were okay, but I mean, I still enjoyed their stories, but I couldn't wait to get to Christopher and Nick's chapters. They were just the most intriguing to me. So if you haven't yet picked this up, I highly recommend it. The audio was was phenomenal. Each character had a voice. So there was 5 narrators for this book. Then after that, I read or listened to 13 Minutes by Sarah Penborough. This one was just okay for me. I was like, I didn't really know where they were going with this whole story because it just seemed so like it was all put out there for you. It was all like put out on the table. Like you're like, you knew what happened. Like the entire book, you knew what happened. You knew who did it. You weren't sure why. You kind of felt sorry for our main character, which was Natasha. You felt sorry for her, but then the more I read in the book, I started like, she is your total typical high school popular girl, I'm better than you kind of thing, and I totally was just didn't like her. It took a little while to get to that point because at first I was just like, why would they do this to her? And I felt like she was maybe coming around from being that popular girl, stuck up popular girl. I thought maybe she was coming around. She wanted to like befriend her old friend Becca from like maybe middle school. So she seemed like she was sort of ditching, they were called the Barbies, and was going like just becoming just a more humble teenager. But then things started to change and her true form started to come out and you're like, I did think it was very teenagey, very young adult. Maybe, I don't know if that's why I didn't enjoy it as much as I thought I would or I could have. I do think it's a very good read. It's not until like the last, I think like 10 or 14 chapters that you get the real story. So I don't want to say too much more, but the nitty gritty happens at the end. And I started to really enjoy it a little bit more, but I hated that it was just like the very last part of the book that I enjoyed. So, and then the ending just kind of left me just, I don't know, blank. Like I just, something was missing for me the entire time. And I thought the ending was going to give it to me and it didn't. So, so 3 stars. But I'm not saying it was a bad read. It just wasn't the very best. I also listened to that book. The narrator was very good. So if you're into audios, I highly recommend the audio version. Then next, I tried physically reading, and I am still physically reading Nearly Gone. I don't have it with me. It's in my bathroom. Here it is. I'm on chapter like 17, so I'm not even quite halfway there yet. It's been a hard week to sit down and read. I thought I would have more time being Michael was at the hunting camp. But anyway, I am really enjoying it. I am going to try to hopefully finish it before November, although I have a feeling it's going to roll into December, which is okay, because I'm really enjoying this. This is also a young adult, definitely mystery. Not sure if it's going to be like a thriller type, but it's definitely a mystery. So far we have, so Nearly is our main character, and she has sort of like this telepathic sense where if she touches you, she can feel like your energy or your feelings. She can like pinpoint what you're feeling at that moment in time, and I just find that so like fascinating. But anyway, 2 girls have gone, well, one has gone missing, so we don't know if she's dead yet, and then the other has turned up dead. I don't know if there's going to be any more. Like I said, I'm only on chapter 17. I'm not very far into it. I think there's like over 40 chapters in there, but I'm really enjoying it. We don't know what's happening. She follows along with the personal ads like in the newspaper, and she thinks that someone is targeting her and like basically like giving her clues of who his next victim's gonna be, or he or she. I'm not sure if it's the killer is going to be a he or she, but that's what it seems like is happening. She's also a super smart girl, so she's tutoring this juvenile kid. But anyway, I'm really loving it. I'm really enjoying reading it as well. I just haven't had a lot of time. Things always just come up when every time I have a readathon, things always come up. Like, it's crazy how that works. Like, every evening I try to like sit down and just enjoy some reading. Someone would text me and be like, hey, come over. Hey, let's have a drink. Hey, let's go out to eat. It was crazy, but I totally don't mind that at all because I love spending time with my friends and family. But it just always happens mostly during a readathon. But that's totally okay. Nobody's going to come for me because I didn't finish a book. And then lastly, I did start listening to 9 Perfect Strangers by Liane Moriarty. I'm actually really enjoying this book. I've heard mixed feelings about this. Or maybe it was truly madly guilty. I don't know. Maybe it was that one that I heard bad things about. But this one's turned out to be really good. So I'm only on I'm about to start chapter 15. It's a very long book. I'm listening to it. The narration is awesome. I believe it's the same person that usually narrates Liane Moriarty's books, which I love. She's Australian, and I think the author, Liane Moriarty, is Australian, I think. But anyway, I'm really enjoying the book. We have a few characters in this book, and we're still, like, I'm still learning who these characters are. Frances is my favorite. She is hilarious. She is a romance author. So everyone's going to this tranquility house to kind of detox their mind and body. You know, like spend 10 days without necessarily definitely without technology. So like no phones, no computers. They can't even read, which I'm like, what? But nothing like that. They like have to be silent and quiet and just mindful. Their eating is going to be all planned out and like very healthy. So they're doing this themselves. They're paying to go to this place, but it sounds just really like there's something up with this place. So everyone's there for a particular reason or to maybe get away from something that's going on in their lives, to maybe help them with something that's currently going on with their lives. Camera cut off. I was just talking away. But like I was saying, so everyone is there for a reason to help themselves to get through a particular hard time in their life. Masha is one of our characters, and she is the owner and founder of this place. So pay attention to, if you do read this book, pay attention to the very beginning. Our first chapter is told from Yao's point of view. He was, at a time in the beginning of this book, he was like a paramedic. Now he's working for Masha. Just pay attention. I was reading it and I was mindful of like what was going on. And then as I was continuing to listen to the book, and Masha came back into the scene, I was like, wait, she was in the beginning, and didn't she? Something that happens to Masha in the beginning. And so you're like, what is going on? But then she kind of explains her story. So just pay attention to the beginning. And so I just kind of like got past her story. So I'm anxious to see what's up her sleeve with this. I just feel like something's fishy is going on in this like tranquility house. I don't know, but we'll see what it is. I don't know if I'm going to be able to, I think I will be able to finish this book before the end of November because I'm listening to it. I'm listening while I'm working. So it will probably be in my November wrap up. So I'll be able to give you more details on it and how I truly feel about it. But so far, 15 chapters in, I'm really liking it. This is just beautiful today. But I mean, I still got to do something with my hair. I'm probably just going to put it up in a ponytail. But yeah, so that's my little wrap up for the Buzzword-A-Thon. I hope y'all enjoyed all these vlogs. There's a lot of hype going around about Vlogmas. I've got asked a few times if I was going to do it. I'm not sure yet. Like, I love vlogging, but man, it takes a lot of time. Like, and then carrying my camera around and then not knowing like if I can film in this place, or you know, I'm very insecure already. So like people watching me do something just makes me like, I don't know, cringe. Not only, you know, it does take a lot of time, but it is fun. But not only that, I just don't think my life is that interesting enough. And I don't think I would have enough information or enough content to give y'all for every day. Like, I struggled this week to put something up every day. And as you can see, it didn't always work out because I bundled day 4 and 5, and I'm bundling day 6 and 7 because I just didn't, you know, you don't want to see me sitting on my couch watching TV. Maybe you do, I don't know. There probably will be some vlogging in December for sure, but I don't know if it's going to be every day yet. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. I'm going to kind of feel around and see what everyone else is doing. But anyway, thank y'all so much for following along with my life during this week. I know we didn't get a lot of books read, but it's okay. It's totally okay. It's all in good fun. It's all in good time. And if you just love books and love reading, then it's just something to give yourself something to look forward to. I don't know how to explain it. It's just fun for me. But I will be picking some fun books for December to read. I'd like to read just some sort of Christmas themed book. Not necessarily Christmas, but maybe winter themed. I don't know. We'll see. So December TBR. Stay tuned. Thank y'all again for following me along this week. Come follow me along on my social medias. I'm always on Instagram. Always on Instagram. I keep up with my Goodreads. I'm always there. And so all that'll be linked down below. Y'all have a happy Thanksgiving. This week, as far as putting up videos, this one's going to go up today. Probably sometime tonight. So usually my post videos is like Tuesday and Friday. Yeah. Tuesday and Fridays. I try to put up videos on Tuesdays and Fridays. I try to do, yeah. So this week will be a little different. This one's going to go up today. So there won't be a video for Tuesday. And then Friday, I don't think a video will not be up on Friday. But something may be up on Saturday. So a little surprise for y'all on Saturday. It's going to be super fun. I'm looking forward to it. So my schedule this week will be a little different, and then the week after that we'll go back to our Tuesdays and Friday scheduling. So if there's any videos you would like to see from me besides my usual wrap-ups and TBRs, let me know. All right, once again, y'all have a happy Thanksgiving, and I will see y'all in my next video. Bye, y'all.